Little bit of a disaster this morning. There was a power outage in the entire region, so we didn't have any Wi-Fi. We couldn't start the live stream at 7 AM EST like we usually do, so I apologise for that. But we are back now. We're just going to tune in for an hour or so before we have to break for lunch. We've got bullish news. The wood is going to be here on Friday, 100%. Slightly bearish news. Only half of the wood is being delivered, and then the rest of it the following Friday. I don't know what the problem is with the supply line there, but apparently they're running low on wood in the rainforest. Who knew? So anyway, good news. The wood is going to be delivered on Friday, so the boys have got plenty of wood to crack on working with. They're just finishing off the plastering, as you can see. We're plastering the front of the foundation here, so it's going to look all nice and neat. And we've just been to the shop and bought some metal, which we are using to make. This is what the wooden pillars are going to go in. So you can see how big and thick they are. That's how big the pieces of wood that I bought. So the wooden pillars that are going to go here and here and here, that are going to be like almost 4 meters tall, these are the brackets that they're going to sit in. So we're making them ourselves, so we're saving a bunch of money there. For the price that I paid for this this sheet of metal that we're cutting up into the molds, the brackets that the wood will sit in, basically, if I was to buy the molds ready-made online, they would have took a month to get here, and I couldn't even have bought 2 of the molds of the brackets for the same price that it cost me to buy all that metal, which I can use to make like 10 fucking brackets. So that's how much money I saved. And good job that my builder knows what he's doing, and he knows how to weld the thing together and measure it up. He's actually doing a really good job. I should be filming this. Actually, he's got plenty of those to make, so I've got plenty of time to get that on video to make some content, because that will make some interesting content. But we've got plenty of time. Anyway, because of the electricity crisis, the boys had to mix some cement by hand again today, because the cement mixer wasn't working. But all good, we're cracking on. 24 days I think we're looking at. I've so lost count of these days. I was doing like a countdown thing. I'm gonna go in and say it's like 24 days now. Listen, the house is going to be done soon, okay guys? We're looking at a matter of weeks until this house is ready for somebody to move in, ready to give away. And yeah, if you're just joining, just first time here, by the way, guys, we're building houses on live stream, and we're actually giving them away. It's the first project of its kind. We're close to the tallest waterfall in Brazil, which is just up there on the other side of those rocks. We're in a national park, the Chapada Diamantina National Park. This is the Vale do Capão. Beautiful view of the valley there. It's a little bit grey today. We don't know what happened to the weather, guys. I've been absolutely cooking this week. If anybody that's been following the stream knows, we've been cooking. The heat was crazy. And then last night, just got cold. Even the dogs were cold. Woke up this morning in my tent, freezing. Don't know what's going on with the weather, guys. But anyway, we went through a super hot patch for a few days. It looked like, hey, summer's here. Started to rain. Rainy season started. And then, bam, temperature just dropped. Oh, someone's hurt themselves. He's burnt his hand. Terrible. Shouldn't laugh. Anyway, as I said, exciting news that the wood is here, guys, because that's what we've been waiting for ages. We've been talking about this wood forever. It's going to be here on Friday. It's there. It's at the shop. It's been delivered. They've got the wood in the store. It's still like an hour's drive away, so they're going to be delivering it on Friday. I don't know why I bought 30 pillars, 5 meters long, big, thick, that are going to sit in that. That's how thick they are. Right? Beautiful wood. I bought 30 of them. For some reason, they're only delivering 15, and then 15 the following week. Don't know why. At least the boys have got work to be cracking on with. It shouldn't affect us in any way. But good news, good bullish news that the wood's here, because as soon as it arrives, the project's really going to start to take place very, very quickly. When you see how tall the wooden floor-to-ceiling windows are going to be on this side, it's going to be the main feature of the house. The only house in Capao, in the valley, with the only Airbnb. The only Airbnb with floor-to-ceiling windows in the style that I'm going to do it, at least anyway. So that would be the main feature of this property. And yeah, so once the wood arrives, that, you know, you start to see how tall the window frames are going to be. You'll see the wooden beams that are going to run across the property, so it's going to be like a nice rustic feel. And then the roof starts to take shape. We've got some more wood to buy actually to do the roof. We need more wood than just the wooden beams that I bought, but the wooden beams are for the main structural, the structure of the property anyway. I wanted it to be made of wood and not just fucking concrete like everyone else does around here. So anyway, that's the plans at the moment. Yeah, you can win these houses. We're building 4 houses, guys. If you just joined us, we're building 4 houses in the Chapada Diamantina National Park. This is my land. It goes right back there. We're building 4 houses on this land and giving them all away. To find out how you can win the house, just go to our website. All the information's on our website. Right now, raffle tickets cost less than $1. You just buy 25,000 Airbnb tokens. It's less. They're really cheap right now, and that's enough for you to have a chance to win a house. So it's the first project of its kind. This has never been done before. Nobody's ever used a blockchain. Nobody's ever used meme coins or pump fund to do anything like this. This is the first of its kind, and we are also the first project of this kind with a public declaration notarized under Brazilian law, which means I'm super doxed, and I've made it really, really easy for people to sue me. So if you won the house and I didn't give you the house, you can sue me very, 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 very easily. So I don't want to be sued, thank you very much. So I made a public declaration notarized under Brazilian law that is visible in the Brazilian legal archives online right now for anybody to verify, and you can find a link to do so on our website. Now, it's written in Portuguese as required under Brazilian law, but obviously we provided you with a translation, and you've got ChatGPT just like everyone else. So you can verify, my builder wants a lighter, you can verify all that information for yourself. It means there's no way out of this for me now. I have to give the house away if somebody wins the house. So 4 houses, I have to give 4 houses away. I don't know where this lighter is. I don't know. Yeah, give me a second. Always disturbs me when I'm talking. I can't find a lighter anywhere. Oh yeah. Right, I'm actually going to go and look for it because I do want to light myself. But yeah, this is the first project of its kind, guys. We're live streaming 7 AM EST every day, well, Monday to Friday when the boys are working, except for when there's like a fuck up, like today. We woke up and there was no electricity, so there was no internet. But yeah, apart from any natural disasters or acts of God, we are streaming this entire construction 7 AM EST Monday to Friday. We're live on X, YouTube, and we're live on PumpFun. Plus, we post plenty of videos on Instagram. We're working on making the videos better all the time. Our Instagram's starting to finally get views. We've also on TikTok. We're doing everything we can. It's just a matter of time until this project gets attention. as the project goes along and things start to look better and better as time goes on, the content starts to look better, the videos look better. People who tune into our live stream will be a little bit more interested when they start to see, oh wow, it's actually looking like a nice house. And we're into our second month now live streaming this. Only 3-4 weeks left, guys, until this house is ready to furnish. So grab your tickets, because things will start moving fast. And if they don't, just relax, we've got plenty of time, we're not going anywhere. We've got 4 houses to build. So if it takes a few months for us to start hitting our milestones, that's no problem. Remember, at some stage in the future, and we're at least 6 months away, but at some stage in the future, we will have 4 functioning Airbnbs with a provable income that we have publicly declared we will give away. So that'll be an interesting project. The project will be extremely interesting when we get to that stage. I'm sure they won't be able to ignore us if we get that far without hitting our milestone market caps, which I believe that we will hit. But the point I'm trying to make is, as the project goes on and the houses are getting finished and we've got functioning Airbnbs bringing in money with people actually renting them and staying in them, and you can see them on that app, you can prove it, and you can win the house. It's gonna be a wild ride, trust me. People will not be able to ignore us, and it's a bit of a no-brainer right now. You can buy tickets for less than $1. House has been flying. Godspeed. Anyone who's been following the stream knows, and Dev that always delivers. Hardest working Dev on Solana. I'm even sleeping in a tent down there, guys, next to my dog kennel. One of my dogs got really sick last night, actually. I was extremely worried. He pooped a load of blood, like just a lot. And but he seems fine though. And it hasn't happened again all night. It just last night he started pooping blood, and then it just stopped, and he seems absolutely fine. But I'm keeping my eye on him because it's super bad indicator, you know, super bearish when dogs poop blood. So yeah, a little bit worried about my doggies last night. Didn't sleep too good. But anyway, we're cracking on with this build. Anywhere at the moment, guys, where you can't see, where there's no bricks, that's because it's going to be floor to ceiling windows. Most of the house is going to be glass, and it's going to be a great feature for Airbnb. So you're winning a passive income. Look at the views there behind me, stunning, right? You're basically winning a passive income around $15,000 a year, something like that at least, and you'll be able to charge a little bit extra than all of the other Airbnbs around here of similar size, because you'll have the best one. And everyone around here is overpriced anyway. They're all overcharging for everything. Everything is super fucking expensive in Brazilian terms. Obviously, if you're coming here from the US with dollars, like, you're fine. If you're coming here with euros, everything's still kind of cheap, but not as cheap as everywhere else in Brazil. So anyway, everyone's overcharging, so you can put a nice price on your charge for for a stay for one night. You can charge quite a lot of money. So guaranteed to crush the app. And we've got 4 of them to build. So depending on how the project goes, on how much budget is available to me, that will determine what the next projects will look like. Hopefully we get to give this one away before we start building the second project, because that will allow me to make a lot more plans for the second project. And then the third and fourth projects will get bigger and better. We'll be giving away somebody's dream home, hopefully, at the end, with a swimming pool and everything. So we've got all that to look forward to. I want the next properties to at least have a roof garden. We've got lots of noisy equipment on at the moment, guys. It is a building site. I want the next properties to at least have a roof garden possibly with a jacuzzi to enjoy these views, because that would be awesome. And that would be an awesome feature on the Airbnb, on the application, to just crush everyone else. So yeah, good investment. You know, a jacuzzi, you spend what, $500-600 on a half decent jacuzzi, maybe a little bit more, I don't know, $800, maybe $1,000, but I don't know. But it's a good fucking investment, because you're going to stand out on the Airbnb app and absolutely crush. We're right near to the town, by the way. The town centre of the Valley of Capau is just behind that white house over there, like just 3-4 minutes walk away. So we're in a perfect location. We're very close to the town centre. It's a very small town. The tallest waterfall in Brazil is up there as well, that mountain peak that you can see. And I'm told when it really rains hard, this entire hillside here turns into one big waterfall. That rock face you can see there is called the White Wall, the Morro Branco. It's a famous feature here in the Valley of Capau. Yeah, and this is where you can win yourself Airbnbs just by holding our token. And as I mentioned, it is the first project of its kind. Nobody did anything like this before with crypto, and I, for one, personally would like to see more people do projects like this, because the possibilities are endless, really. It allows somebody like me, just an average Joe, to set up a fucking live stream and give houses away without having any network whatsoever, zero spent on marketing, like no followers, just unknown completely. This would not have been possible without the trenches and without the blockchain. So yeah, just goes to show, not only rugs and scams, like actual real life projects can be set up and funded and live streamed all on the blockchain by anybody. So yeah, we're actually going to have real life results, real life outcomes. We're building real houses, adding actual value to the world. You know, people are working here, they're getting paid. People are going to be renting the house, they're going to have a wonderful holiday. Somebody's going to win the house and have a passive income, or if they don't, I'm going to live in it. Like, we're adding real value here, and we're using the blockchain to help us do it. So that's why I keep saying it's the first project of its kind. It's super bullish, and this is the one. Let's see what the boys are doing. So you can start to see, I should be getting this on video, but they've got loads of these to make, so I've got time. But that's what the wooden pillars are going to sit in. So you can see how thick. You can see how thick the wood is that I bought. 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters thick square blocks, and they're going to sit almost 4 meters tall. So lots of bullish things happening. Can't wait for this wood to get here on Friday. Oh, by the way, guys, a little bit of insider info, although I think I already mentioned it in an X post. I will be doing an airdrop to celebrate the arrival of the wood. Now, it's not going to be a fucking huge airdrop, right? I'm not extremely rich, but I will be airdropping 1 million tokens, which is 40 chances for somebody to win a house, because you only need 25,000 tokens to win a house. So 1 million tokens is 40 raffle tickets that I'm giving away. You leave that in your wallet and you could win a fucking house. So I'm being as generous as I can afford to be, okay guys? I'm not a rich man. I'm already over budget on this project. The creative fees have really helped, and I'm a genuinely honest dev, no side wallets. So the only profit I've made out of this is creative fees, which have been fine. It's really helped. I'm not complaining, but I will be doing an airdrop. So generous dev. Hopefully it gets us some more interaction on our posts. I'm going to need people to follow, and I'm going to need people to comment their wallet addresses when I call them to do so on the post when the wood arrives, to celebrate the arrival of the wood. So I'll be setting that up, and I'll have a video to go with it, and that'll be getting posted when the wood arrives. So if you comment your wallet address when the post gets posted, if you comment your wallet address and you follow, you have to follow, you're in with a chance to win yourself 25,000 Airbnb tokens, which could be a house. So there you go. Free airdrop, more giveaways. Things are flying along. I'm looking forward to this arrival of the wood. We're having a wooden pillar there in the corner, a wooden pillar here, a wooden pillar over there. It's going to be beautiful. The wood that I bought, guys, is called Guajara. Guajara. That's what it's called. It's like a Brazilian, it's like a hardwood from the rainforest, I believe. It's good stuff. Not cheap, not garbage. So we've got that to look forward to. It's like got like a yellowish to reddish hue. It's good looking stuff anyway, and apparently as it matures over time, the red sort of becomes more red, apparently, according to ChatGPT. The colours enrich. I can't find the fucking words. Anyway, we've got some good wood coming, so let's see how it is on Friday. And now that I'm looking at the size of the brackets that they will sit in, they're pretty thick, guys. Yeah, we got some big chunky pieces of wood, guys. Awesome. They're going to look great. The wooden beams that are going to run across the property, lots of them, going to look fantastic. Because I didn't have a visual yet of the wood, because they didn't have any in stock in the store. They had to source it from somewhere else in the country, and apparently there's some sort of issue with the supply chain, because I ordered 30 and they're delivering 15 and then 15 the week after. But it's all good. We got wood coming to work with, but I haven't seen what the wooden blocks look like. They told me it's 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters, but I haven't actually seen them. So I've got an idea, but now that I've seen the bracket that they're going to sit in, now I've got a better idea of how thick they are. They're going to look awesome. So yeah, really excited now. I almost bought like 20 centimeter squares, which would have been fucking huge. Like, you could have built a fucking palace on top of those things. So I'm glad that I opted for the 15s in the end, and they look like they're gonna be awesome. So bullish news. It's nice and cool today. It was cold this morning when I woke up. It's starting to warm up now, but it's still nice and cool and fresh, thank God. My builder, he likes the sun. He's like, he loves it when the sun's just blazing, and I'm like cooking like Pepe. Yeah, guys, so join the stream. If it's your first time here, you can follow us. We stream like 7 AM EST every day, most days. And go to our website. You can find out how you can win these houses that you're watching us build right here. You can actually win them. 4 houses are getting built and given away on this land, which is mine. We've got 500 square meters here. It's basically a small football pitch. I'm in the way. Where is there measuring where the wood is? Da quantos aí?
4,95. Mas tem mais porque é 5 e pouco por causa das paredes do lado de fora, entendeu?
Sim.
Ela dá 5, 5, 15, com 15, 30. 4,95 com 30 dá mais de 5.
É mais?
É 5 e algum pouquinho.
Então como eles fazem eles não cabem, não?
Cabe.
Eles são 5 metros.
Mas cabe, assim, ó. Deixa eu mostrar ele aqui pra ele ver. Levanta aí. Dá? Tá?
Como?
Aqui, ó. Figurinho. Aqui, ó. 4,85. 4,85 com 15.
Dá 5.
5 metros.
Ótimo.
Entendeu? Se for marcado para 5.
Tá perfeito.
Aí eu faço que ainda tem isso aqui, ó. Tá vendo?
Ok.
É o que ela passa para lá e para cá.
Ótimo. Just making sure the wood fits. The wood's 5 meters long. And the foundation's 5 meters wide. So we got it down to the centimetre. They're going to sit perfectly. Eu já vi. Boa.
Pega um piquete grande ali agora pra mim. Eu vou fazer isso aqui, quer ver?
Yeah guys, so the wood's going to fit perfectly as planned. We're going to have wooden beams running over my head across from that side to that side of the property, right? Just like that over there. It's going to look awesome. Rustic, modern. Black tile floor. We picked out beautiful black tile flooring that's going in. It's all open plan. There's the bathroom over there in the corner. And the kitchen's going there in that corner there. All open plan. And the entrance is going to be here, which is all going to be glass as well. Fantastic. Just wait till you see. For the next project, if we can afford an architect, if we give this house away, we can definitely afford an architect before we start the next project. If we can't, I'm actually going to buy some building plans, because it makes life easier with the builder, with everything, and it means we have an image of the house that you can win, that we can show people for the next one. Because you can buy building plans really cheap online now, and it's, you know, it makes life easier with the builder, and it makes things better for you guys because you can see what you can win, what we're building. Next project will be smaller because this is huge. It's 50 square meters. It's fucking huge Airbnb. I could make them like 25 square meters and it'd still be fucking awesome. But I'm going to do the next project 25 square meters, roof garden with a jacuzzi. I think that's the one. That's the one. You know, save a lot of, because these floor to ceiling windows are going to cost me a fortune. I can't wait to find out how much glass costs. Like, I have my budget, but I'm like, I really don't know the prices and stuff, so that's why I've gone over budget. But it's all good. It's my first time doing something like this, so I'm learning as well. I paid the builders quite a lot of money as well, a lot more than I expected. I thought, well, wages in Brazil are this much, so you know, it shouldn't cost me much to hire builders. But no, they're fucking expensive. But anyway, yeah, next project's gonna be definitely jacuzzi is the one. Jacuzzi roof garden, that's the one. Much smaller, because people aren't looking for big properties to rent, really. I mean, I suppose the families do turn up here with kids and stuff, but most of the tourism is like backpackers, hikers, and they're not big spenders, you know. So just a small room for a few days, and if it's got a fucking roof garden with a jacuzzi and a beautiful view of these mountains, and it's near to the valley, to the town, even better. So you can really crush Airbnb with a jacuzzi roof garden. Interesting. I know less than nothing about building, guys. That's why you just see me, I'm just sat here streaming, because I don't know how to build. I've never even put a shelf up. Never used any power tools of any kind. No fucking idea what I'm doing. It's not my strong point. But these boys really seem to know what they're doing. I mean, they just fly. They never stood about like thinking for long. They just bam, 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 bam. Very good, very well experienced builder. He can do everything. And he lives right next door, which is handy. He turns up to work at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. He works till 4, takes an hour for lunch. Also, he's got his own car, so he drives and picks up all the materials and stuff that we need. Also takes me to lunch most days. So good man for the job. What time are we on? I know we started the live stream late today. It's 11 AM. I put in the most beautiful leverage trade yesterday. I wish that I used like max leverage, because I put in a limit order, I put in a buy order for a long on Bitcoin, and it was dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping, and I identified where the liquidity was, where it was going, and it literally just touched my buy order got filled, and then now it's just gone straight up. So me wishing I would have used more leverage. But I used quite a lot anyway. I used enough, and I was quite confident, so I opened quite a large position for what I usually do anyway. But I closed it now. I closed it, saw profit, and I've made the mistake of just round tripping so many times when it comes to leverage trading, that nowadays when I see a decent amount of profit, like 30, 40%, 50%, I close the fucking position. That's well enough. That is well enough, and I've learned now that I make more money by doing that and than letting it round trip. And if it does round trip, which it does very, very often, we'll come back down to test the bottom to retest, as you know. If it does fucking round trip, which it does very, very often, I buy more and I make more money that way. But I was really chuffed with my leverage trade yesterday because I literally put my limit order in. I went to sleep. I woke up. The order had been filled perfectly. It just pitch, pitch. Like, I was like, wow, couldn't have been better. So very happy with that one, to wake up in the green. And went back to sleep again. Woke up with no internet, so I had no idea what was going on. We went into town to buy some materials just now, and hooked up to internet, made a post, an update for you guys, and closed my position, because I thought if I get back then, there's no internet, and I don't even know what's going on with my position. Could be going up, could be going back down, nobody fucking knows. I'm just going to close it now and take the profits. So very happy, very happy. Guys, we're flying. The outside of the house is going to be plastered as well. Should we walk over there and take a look? Take a look from over here. Yeah, the bottom of the foundation is going to be plastered as well now, so it's going to look nice and neat. No more red bricks visible. No more breeze blocks visible. Just nice, smooth, plastered walls. Fantastic. It's looking much better already. And the boys cleaned up as well. Things were getting a bit messy around here. We had like piles of rubble lying around. The boys cleaned up, so The building site's looking a lot better. I'm waiting forever to get to this stage. Let me see, I'm just getting some notifications from Blowfin. All good, nothing exciting. I think price is going back down now, most likely. Anyway, whew. So I hope you're enjoying the live stream so far, people. I know it's a little bit like watching paint dry. I try and keep things as entertaining as possible. We're building a house. It's a slow process. But we're getting there brick by brick, as is our motto. Brick by brick. And within the next 25 days, this house is going to be ready to furnish, ready to move into, and ready to give away, most importantly. You can win this house. Watch us build it and win it. Brand new meta on the blockchain, so get involved, support the project if you want to see more projects like this. Organic projects and not rugs and scams and farms. Then you need to support us and buy some tokens and hold them. And if you want to find out how you can do that and you want some more information, you can go to our website where you can find all the details on how the giveaway is going to work and how the draw will be completely random. And we have no control over who's going to win the house. Also, airdrop coming. So get locked in, because on Friday when the wood arrives, I will be airdropping tokens as a celebration. We'll be airdropping a total of 1 million tokens. Not all of them on Friday, but I will airdrop 1 million tokens over a 1 month period. So 250,000 tokens a week are getting airdropped. And that's enough for you to win a house. 25,000 tokens is enough for you to win a house. So I'll be airdropping 25,000 tokens to random wallets over the next, I'll probably do it every month, but we'll be doing it for the next month at least, to celebrate the arrival of the wood. And it's a test as well, because I've never done an airdrop, so I want to see if it brings in any attention to the project. It's a test, it's a test. So 1 million tokens will be getting airdropped as a test, and if it works, I will continue to airdrop and consider making the airdrops bigger and better. Let's see how it goes, but I will be airdropping 25,000 tokens to random wallets, 1 million tokens in total over the next month to celebrate the arrival of the wood. So more and more bullish news. So get involved, guys, and get locked in. Make sure you're ready to comment and follow. Only followers. If you're not following, I'm not airdropping you shit. So you've got to be following, and you've got to comment your wallet address on our posts. Otherwise, you're not getting airdropped, and you're not going to win a house. So screw you. Sound fair, right? Cool. So that's bullish. And we've got that to look forward to. As soon as the wood arrives, I'll be airdropping. I'll be posting a video and I'll be getting ready to airdrop to the people that comment on the post and follow the profile. And if you want more details about the giveaway, don't forget, go to our website. It is all on there. I'm super excited about this. I'm going to get some more coffee. Get the ants out. Fuck off, ants. There we go. Little ant never hurt anybody, did it? Ta-da. Right, oh, Right, it's going to blind me. I do want to be making a video of that because that's some pretty cool content. It's 11:11 right now. That's a good sign, isn't it? Well, look, I'm into numerology, so numbers mean something to me, and 11:11 is very special. So it's 11:11 in the AM in the Chapada Diamantina National Park, which is where we're giving away Airbnbs. We're building them on live streaming the entire process from start to finish, giving them all away. And we're not giving up until we get to the end. We're in our second month now. We've survived all types of fucking market flash crashes and volatility. I was streaming this motherfucker at 6k market cap for like a week on the floor, like a madman. People in the trenches thought I was insane. But here we are. We graduated in the end. It took a while. Which was fine because it took me a long time to build the foundation. So I think people were a bit like, it's going to take forever to build this house. Progress seems to be kind of slow. But then once the foundation was done, the walls flew up in like a week. And people were like, wow, look how fast it's going. And they jumped back in. Then it started to slow down again and people got a little bit impatient. They started to cheat as they do. And then the wood will arrive and the airdrop will happen and the house will start to look real and they'll be jumping back in again. We've predicted it the entire way. Like I know how this project was going to go. I know it's going to be a fucking extremely slow cook because it takes a while to build a house. And I know that people are very impatient and they'll be jumping in and out and in and out. And I know that the longer I go on and the more consistent and persistent and resilient we are, persistence, resistance, the CPR method. Watch out for the course. I'm going to be selling a course soon. I'll launch me in Korean. I'm going to be a guru. The CPR method, I'm calling it. But no, forget about it. I'm only joking. But because I knew if I was consistent and persistent, people would pay attention. People would have no choice but to notice that this guy's still streaming. And the project is actually making progress. And he's not joking. He's made a public declaration that he's going to give it away so he can be sued. Doxed dev. And he's here every day. He shows up every day for work. So I knew that people would pay attention eventually. Hard work pays off. And we called it all the way. It will take time for our Instagram account to warm up. We won't get any views at first. It takes 5-6 weeks, I said, and here we are, 5-6 weeks into the project. Our content's finally started to get like over 2,000 views for a couple of videos, which we're not viral yet, but it's only a matter of time. So I knew how long that part of the process would take. Also the TikTok. I just know organic marketing. I've done it before. I've had YouTube channels before. I've done streaming before. I've edited videos before. Like I know what this process is. So I've been saying it from the beginning. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. One of our videos is going to blow up at one point and get eyes on the project. So we'll start getting followers on our Instagram. And at some stage we're going to have functioning Airbnbs being rented out on the app, bringing in passive income that you can win. So I keep saying it's just a matter of time. This project will only get more and more interesting as time goes on, rather than more and more boring. So it's a good setup. It's a good project. It's a good meme coin project. It's different from anything else that I've seen. We've got so much going for us that other projects don't have. And that's why I keep saying it is a matter of time until this baby blows up. And you know what meme coins are like. Once price starts moving and volume starts coming in, like millions and millions in volume can come in just a few hours. once the right eyes get on the projects, once the right attention gets on the projects, which it will do eventually. Why? Because I'm persistent, I'm resilient, I'm the hardest working dev on Solana. I live stream this motherfucker every day, and that is why it's just a matter of time until my hard work is rewarded, which it has been already so far. So no complaints. These cigarettes up. I've got a weird pack of cigarettes and the cigarettes don't light. Anyway. Yeah, been saying from the beginning, just a matter of time, and then we graduated, and again I'm still saying it, just a matter of time until we blow up. We've got some faithful holders there holding a little small floor, just to make sure we're still on the map. A team that came together organically, by the way, completely organic community. I didn't tell any of my friends, I didn't have any side wallets, I didn't bundle anything. There was no market makers or anything like that involved. Like literally 100% organic launch. Some of my friends were pissed off with me actually, like, why didn't you fucking tell me before you launched? It's like, well, to be honest, I assumed you wouldn't take it seriously, which they probably wouldn't have. But once it was over 100k, it was, why didn't you tell me? So yeah, it was a 100% organic launch, guys. So yeah, good projects, so much going for us. A small team that came together organically now, holding the floor, working on shilling the project, and they've done a really good job as well. The boys done a really good job. Big up to G. G made our website and done some epic shilling, some epic shillers in the group. We got a small Telegram group for our top holders only, and anybody that wanted to work their bags, but they get thoroughly checked before they're allowed in to make sure they're not scammers. They have to prove that they're a top holder, to prove that they have to prove that they're not a fucking asshole, basically. So we're very diligent with who we let in to the group. So we've got a small Telegram group. There's about 10 members, but we're all working our bags. And they're awesome guys as well. We all came together organically, and we're all working very, very hard. So great job, team. And like I said earlier, this wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for the blockchain. For somebody like me to do this, like back in my days when I was younger, for somebody like me to do something like this, it's basically an online raffle. So in order to set that up, you'd need like massive influence, a massive network of some kind, or huge amounts of money to invest in a big marketing campaign. Like, it would literally be impossible to do unless you made the tickets really expensive. You couldn't sell tickets at less than $1, like I'm doing right now. It just wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. Although, that said, I believe there is a news article out there of an Irish lady who did it in the US and sold her house by raffle. But I'm not sure how that was possible. I'm not sure of the details. But to do that today, to set that up today, you'd need a huge network. If it wasn't for the blockchain, of course, you'd need a huge network and marketing campaign. You couldn't just do what I did, just launch a fucking meme coin, click, what do you want to call it, Airbnb. You need an image. Okay, Bob the Builder. Literally no thought into it at all. Click, create coin. 0.1 Solana dev wallet, that'll do. That's never getting sold, by the way, guys. Dev wallet's never getting sold, obviously. I don't know, I might sell it when we're at 40 million. Dev's got to get paid, right? I might sell it on the final giveaway, or I might not. Depends how I feel. I might just to be a fucking legend, because I believe at 40 million the Dev wallet will be worth around 200k or something like that. Just to be a fucking legend in the space. I might just let the dev wallet go to 0 after we give the houses away. Just to be a fucking legend. And then my next launch pumps automatically, doesn't it? Because I'm such a fucking transparent dev. And people would be like, his last coin, he let a 200k dev wallet go to 0 after giving the houses away. What a legend. I'm buying any coin that he launches. It's pretty much. So yeah, I might just be a legend and let a 200k dev wallet go to fucking 0 after giving 4 houses away. But I'll be fat enough from the creator fees by that time, guys. So jobs are good and I'll be rich. I'll be rich in creator fees, so that's awesome. Plus I make money on the way down while people are selling. When after we give the house away at 40 million and price just crashes and the dev wallet just goes to 0, I'll be getting paid on the way down, so I don't mind. People have the fees set quite high, I imagine, as well, because when it hits 40 mil and it's like that's the end, the 4th house is given away, it's going to 0 now. You're going to want your sell fees. You're going to want your sell to get through if you're holding a big bag. And anyway, people have got to hold. We've got to sustain when we hit our milestones. We've got to sustain them for a 15-minute period to avoid a spike triggering the auction, right, and just spike and then back down, and me getting fucking scammed basically. So yeah, we have to hold the level above the milestone for at least 15 minutes. So when we're at 40 mil, sell pressure is going to be crazy. But as soon as that 15-minute time zone has been filled, price will crash because the house will be getting given away, and that'll be it then. Unless we thought of something else to add to for another milestone, but I'm not sure if that will be possible by that time. Because the price of the tickets, but I don't know, we can change some things and maybe just continue and give away like a fucking mansion or something at like 100 million market cap and change the value of the auction, you know. So I don't know, we'll work something out. We'll see what happens as a community, as a project. But I mean, I don't think any project is sustainable forever. But maybe we can go to 0 and then just reset and be like, right, okay, we'll start again. Let's pump this bitch back up to 10 million. We'll give more houses away. Let's just see how it goes. There's so many ways it can go down as well. That's what makes it really interesting. Especially the amount of sell pressure people are going to have who are holding lots of tokens. It's like, fuck, I really want to win the house, but I really want to take profits. Anyway, guys, welcome to the stream. If you're just joining in, it's almost lunchtime, so we'll be taking a break soon, and I, for one, am starving. But the tallest waterfall in Brazil is, I can't get my hand in the right place, it's just up there behind that mountain peak in the Valley of Capão National Park, Chapada Diamantina National Park. Here's a beautiful view of the valley. So we get lots of tourists here. They just finished building a new road at the beginning of this year, connecting the town to civilization. So tourists are turning up now that they have access, because before that road was built, it was basically a dirt road, and if it rained, you couldn't travel. You were fucked. So lots of tourists are coming now. We're viral in France, apparently, because most of the tourists that arrive here are French. And all word of mouth, I'm told. When I do my market research and I ask people, how the fuck did you find out about this place? And it's always word of mouth. So we're viral in France by word of mouth. I can't wait for the influencers to come and bring in even more fucking tourists. Although I suspect that some fucking French influencer somewhere out there, some Instagrammer, has vlogged this place, because French tourists are coming all over the place. I find it hard to believe that it's only word of mouth, and they're very different groups of people. I've seen groups of young women, I've seen groups of families with kids, I've seen groups of guys, all from France, all different ages, different age groups, different types of people. So I suspect that there's already a vlogger out there somewhere who's put Kapow on the map. So yeah, I think that as time goes on, the town will start to develop more, because we've currently got no phone signal, we've got no bus station, no gas station, can't get petrol for like 50 miles. So once all those things are introduced and the town starts to develop, it's only going to get bigger and better, guys. The only way is up for this town, I believe. And so it's literally the perfect spot to build Airbnbs. I arrived at the perfect time and found a little hidden gem that the world's only just finding out about, with really cheap fucking land that I bought off the mayor of the town, by the way. He owns all of this surrounding land that you're looking at. Well, he sold most of it now, actually. Sold really fast, sold out really quickly. They all used to be coffee farms. So yeah, I got really lucky just arriving at just the right time to buy a beautiful piece of land with beautiful views right near to the town. And I believe that it's going to be a fantastic investment for me if I don't end up giving the houses away and I end up living in it and renting out the others as a passive income. I think it's going to be a great investment, and the value of the property is going to go up like Bitcoin over the next few years, like 300% gains, hopefully. So that's what I'm predicting for the Valley of Kapow, the Chapada Diamantina National Park. So welcome, if you're just joining the stream. Go to our website to find out how you can win yourself a house for less than $1 right now. And you can lock in every day to check how the progress is going. The first house, this is house number 1 that we're going to be giving away, is only 25 days away. The wood is coming finally on Friday. We've got a day and a time for the delivery of the wood. Finally. And it would have to be Friday, wouldn't it? Probably arrive towards the end of the day, so we won't be able to work with it until Monday, but I'll cover it up. At least it'll be here on the site, and we'll be celebrating the arrival by doing an airdrop. 1 million Airbnb tokens getting given away. So make sure you're following us, or you will not be eligible if you are not following. And look out for the posts on Friday to celebrate the arrival of the wood. I'll be making a bullish video calling for people to comment their wallet addresses so that we can airdrop you your Airbnb tokens. 25,000 tokens getting given away to each wallet that we randomly choose, and that's enough for you to win yourself a house, because that's all you need is 25,000 tokens. Okay, the tokens aren't worth very much right now, but it's enough for you to win a house. So if you win a house, you won't be fucking complaining, will you? If you imagine you win a house through an airdrop for commenting on a fucking post. That's a real possibility. So you won't be complaining then, would you? About Off-Grid Gringo's crappy little airdrop. He only give away 1 million tokens. Listen, 40 chances. You won't be complaining if it turns into a free house, will you? Right? So it's not like a normal airdrop where it's like, well, how much are the tokens worth? Well, they're worth $1. Well, how much would it be worth if the token goes to 10 million? Well, it'd be worth maybe $200. Ah, okay. It's kind of trash. But when you add in the fact that the 25,000 tokens might only be worth $1 right now, but it's actually a chance to win a house. So not only could it turn into like $200 when we hit our milestone market cap of 10 million, but it is a chance to win a house. It could turn into a fucking house. So what a beautiful airdrop that would have been. Oh, that would be legendary if if somebody got airdropped 25,000 tokens and they actually won their house, and we flew them out here to Brazil and live stream the giveaway, hand them over the keys to the house live on stream. Somebody that was airdropped for commenting on a post. That would be an epic story. Unfortunately, we don't have any control over the situation, but that would be fantastic if that happened. And that would really pump the stream, wouldn't it, for the next giveaway? That would really get things rolling. Anyway, almost lunchtime. I'm going to close things down soon, the next 15 minutes. Making great progress. All the walls are plastered now inside the house. And also, my friend here working on plastering the outside of the foundation, so it all looks smooth and nice and neat. And there's no like crappy bricks and breeze blocks visible, you know, or big ugly bricks. Yeah, we're looking fantastic. I'm very pleased. I get happier and happier as the project progresses, and I'll be really fucking happy when we give the house away, when we give the houses away to real people. The first time ever that anybody did anything like this. Will be legends in meme coin space for years to come. They will write articles about us. They will have us on podcasts. We're working on that anyway, by the way. We've been outreaching all these influencers. I comment on every YouTube video, meme coin video that I see from these meme coin influencers. So I leave a little comment, you know, explaining what we're doing, and it'd be good. It'd be a good project to have on your podcast, maybe like interview the dev. Doing something amazing with crypto. It's a really interesting story. The dev's an interesting person. He's got an interesting background. He's a good talker. I'm talking about myself right now. I'm a good talker. I'd make a good fucking interview. I'm sure of it. So it's win-win for everybody. But you know, people are very careful about promoting a scam and getting their audience farmed and stuff like that, destroying their reputation. But I'm sure as time goes on, somebody will take a chance on us and get us on a podcast. We've also been outreaching. When I say we, I'm talking about the team in the background that's formed organically, the holders that believe in the project, that see the vision. They've been outreaching media outlets from the beginning with very well written letters, you know, approaching them and telling them, informing them about the project and about me and who I am and what the fuck's going on here. And it would be a really good thing for you guys to write an article about. So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep persisting with that, and we will not give up. And I truly believe at some stage people have to pay us the attention that we deserve and that we need to pump the project. And when that happens, things move very fast, as you know how meme coins go. So grab a bag while you're here early. Just grab a small bag. Grab a small bag. You don't need to go crazy. You can win a fucking house. But you're here super early, so you know, small bag. Forget about it. Tune into the stream every week or every other day or whatever. However much you can fucking you can put up with me just talking, repeating myself every stream. But grab a small bag, tune into the stream, see how the project is going. And what you will find is, as the project progresses, the price will reflect the real life progress. I'm getting hungry now. I'm running out of words. My brain is slowing down. Although I can talk for hours, I'm a very talented talker. Yeah, they will write about us. This will be a legendary project. Real houses given away. Real houses built with creator fees. Like, it's wild. It's wild. And when does it end? I mean, it never has to end, really, does it? It never really has to end. We can just continue as long as people support the project. I mean, this project can just grow and grow and grow and never end, and just keep giving houses away. Bigger and better. We can give mansions away, beach houses. We can go to the Philippines and build houses out of bamboo. Like, there's so much. We could build a house on a fucking island, or like, guys, it's never fucking ending. We can get really creative. I hope it succeeds. It deserves it. It deserves it. It really does. Well, I'm pleased. I'm so pleased that we were able to buy this sheet of metal and make these brackets for the wooden posts, the wooden pillars to sit in. I'm so pleased we were able to buy the metal locally and cheap and make them ourselves, or my builder's able to make them himself. Because the ones that I saw online were super expensive and would have taken a month to be delivered, which is no good. So this has been a bit of a lifesaver. I hope that it all goes to plan, but he seems to know what he's doing. He's got all the equipment that he needs. He's a good builder. I keep complaining that he's expensive, but I actually think that I got a decent price in the end, because he lives right just there. He lives 2 seconds away, so he can just turn up to work. He's got all his tools in his house right next door. If he needs anything, he just pops home for it. Very easy for him. So he was like, yeah, I'll do you a good price, because it's so easy for me to arrive here. And he knows I'm going to be building more projects. As you guys know, we got 4 giveaways lined up that I've publicly declared, so I have to give 4 houses away if we make it to the milestone market caps. But because he knows we've got more projects to build, and I'm going to end up sticking with him if he gives me a good price, I got a decent price out of it. Got a decent price. Just a little bit more than I thought it was going to be. That's all. But in the end, turns out I'm getting a good price, and I've got a really good builder. Fantastic. Look at the views there of the tallest waterfall, the Cachoeira Fumaça it's called, in case anyone's wondering, which means smoky falls, because the water rises up. It looks like smoke. It's really, really mysterious experience up there. Definitely worth the trip. It's around a 2-hour hike. And the start of the hike's pretty tough. It's pretty steep. It's like that. But then it sort of flattens out, and you end up just walking along this mountain peak like that, right? But yeah, it's definitely worth the trip. Beautiful, beautiful sight. If you've got the fucking balls, anyway. If you're brave enough to go near the edge of the rock and peer over, and that's how you have, that's the only way you can see the waterfall, is by standing close to the fucking edge of this rock, where it's just a massive drop to your sudden death, basically. And it's terrifying, guys. It's terrifying. Or at least I was terrified to go anywhere near the edge anyway, so I didn't really get to see the waterfall that well, because I was just too scared to look over the edge of the thing. I was like, oh, I wouldn't even go near it. And there was a bunch of girls there just Instagramming right next to the edge, just standing. And I was like, if I do go back there, there's no way I'm standing near the edge. I will crawl up to the edge on my fucking belly and peer over, or maybe just get the camera and go like this without looking, right? But I'll walk up there again sometime soon, hopefully, and get some images, because I keep talking about the waterfall. It is the main one. It is the main feature of the area. Let's face it. Brazil's a huge country, and it's got a lot of waterfalls. A third of the world's fresh water's in Brazil. So you can imagine, to be the tallest waterfall in Brazil, it has to be pretty big. It's over 400 meters from the base to the top of the waterfall, and it's a hell of a sight. But I will walk back up there at some stage and get some real images and videos of it. Maybe I'll take a tour guide with me and give the tour guide the camera and get him to go near the edge. It's terrifying, but it's a fantastic sight, guys. I went up there in the middle of winter, and it was fucking cold, and it was raining, and I was walking up there. It was miserable. I got just drenched with rain all the way up. My feet got wet in like icy cold water, because you had to get your feet wet to cross the river to get to the waterfall, basically, when you get near the top. So it was a tough experience, and I'd like to go back on like a nicer, brighter, warmer day. And basically what I'm waiting for is just there. It doesn't really show up on the camera, but just there's a waterfall, which is where the town gets all of their drinking water, by the way, and it's called the John the Baptist waterfall. And it's not visible. There's no water in it right now, because sorry about the noise, we're just coming back into rainy season, so the waterfall's been kind of dry for the last month or so, maybe 2 months. But I'm just waiting for the water to be visible again. When I can see water coming out of those rocks, I know that the Cachoeira Fumaça, the tallest waterfall in Brazil, I know that will be also full of water. So I'm just waiting for that to happen. In fact, I can see a little bit of water out of it today. Yeah, there is a little bit of water coming out of that waterfall now. Not much, but when it's full, that's the indicator for me to go walking up to the Fumaça, because that's when you'll see it with lots of water rushing out of the side, and lots of mist, lots of smoke rising up. Smoky Falls, it's called. So anyway, I'll walk back up there pretty soon when I get the time, and make a video and summon up the courage to get near the edge of the drop of death. But it's worth it, and I promised myself that I would next time I go up. So anyway, guys, that's it. It's 11:43 a.m. We're going to close down the stream now because it's lunchtime, and I'm absolutely starving Marvin. So join us back this afternoon, hopefully. Sometimes the boys have been working on another project because they haven't had a lot to do here, but I think they're going to be back working on this afternoon. So, você vai trabalhar do tarde?
Tarde?
Claro, aqui?
Claro.
Yeah, the boys will be working this afternoon. So I just confirmed it with the builder. The sun is out now, so expect me to be cooking this afternoon too. But we'll be back this afternoon, like 1 p.m. EST, and I'll be making some content, some videos to edit for our social media. Right now it's lunchtime. Go to our website, guys. If you've just joined, you don't know what's going on, go to our website to find out all the information. We're building houses in the Chapada Diamantina National Park. We're giving them all away, and we're live streaming the entire process. The first project of its kind. Plus, we've got a public declaration notarized under Brazilian law, and that's visible in the Brazilian legal online archives right now. Anyone can verify. It basically means I'm doxxed and I can be sued if you win the house and I don't give it to you. Made it very, very easy for you to sue me, because it's the least I can do after all. So